Whew. All right, guys. Buckle up.
Get ready.
Get ready. 'Cause this week's episode is a doozy.
It's a doozy, and we had a moment at some point in the podcast that was literally tears were coming out of my eyes, and we were making fun of something that probably shouldn't be made fun
We
of.
should not have been making fun of it. Yeah.
And it was worth it, every bit of it. So
there's still snot on my nose from when I was crying.
I used a microfiber cloth to just dab my eyes because I could not breathe for a second. It was hilarious.
So excited.
We got some fun facts for you. We got some fucking idiots. We got some other stuff. Robbie talks about his guns. Not his. You'll have to just wait.
You'll
and
see.
Yeah,
you'll friggin' see. Okay.
You'll friggin' see. So thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest.
Thanks
of the
for being here. We love you.
Like, subscribe, please. That'd be great. Send us an email to fuckingidiotspod@gmail.com. I'm just saying that just because. Anyway, here we go.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two fucking idiots.
I'm hairy as fuck, dude.
You're hairy as fuck?
Yes. Can you see it? Look at my shoulders.
I can't really see it much, but a lot of people assume because I have a beard that I'm just fucking fur.
Yeah.
From the neck down. And I'm here to just tell you, ladies, it's pretty unimpressive.
The hair's not. Yeah, it's not.
I have like a tiny patch of chest hair, mostly because the Tennessee sun burnt it off that one day.
Seriously.
But I don't have. I'm not like my arms aren't super hairy. I don't have any hair on my back other than like probably like peach fuzz that everybody has.
Sure.
But
I don't have like a mat. I'm not saying I have like turf on my fucking chest. You know. I'm like Polish and Irish or something, like a touch of like a sprinkle of Native American Indian, you know.
Don't you feel kind of uncomfortable when you see somebody that is super hairy?
Oh man.
Like mostly Indian people. I'm just gonna say,
bro, you can't. Yes, I agree. Yes.
I'm just like, man, how does that guy do anything around packing tape? He's just like, fuck.
My niece likes to put little Band-Aids on because I don't have a lot of hair on my ankles from taping my ankles as a young football player. Because when you're like 11, you've already have bad joints, I think, when you're a fat lineman. But yeah, she'll like put a Band-Aid on my leg and then rip it off. And it hurts a little bit. But yeah, if she was related to someone else of a different hairy variety, that would be, I'd punch her in the face, I feel like across the room, you know?
Anyway, that's our beginning of the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, welcome to the podcast. Welcome back. I'm Robbie.
I'm Jordan. Hey, do us a favor. Leave us an email or a like or subscribe.
Like or subscribe,
we literally
bitches.
only mention this
bitches.
in the last 10 seconds of all time.
Every single podcast we wait till the end, yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Can you just? There's a little button. It looks kind of like a weird cartoon crooked wiener. It's like an arrow, I guess technically, like this, and it says share on it.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Kind of looks a weird, like if wieners latched on from the inside. What do you call that? An arrow, I think.
I don't remember. Hooking? Is that what it's called? Hooking?
Yeah,
Docking?
I think so. Yeah. Docking, I think.
That's actually what it's called. Why would I know that?
Isn't docking when you put the wieners together, but it's like you
it's
are
like a
uncircumcised? Yeah. Where are we in this conversation right now?
We're just talking about wieners for the millionth time.
Oh, you're right, bro. I didn't even... Every time. But anyway, just send it to your boss at work. Send this podcast to a couple people like your boss at work, your grandma. She'd probably love it. If you got religious friends who are super clean cut.
Anybody who's really into like inappropriate nonsense that mostly isn't true.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah.
This is episode 28.
28. Don't even, bro. Don't even do it. All right.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, I know.
No,
of course.
I'm not gonna do it. It's no big deal.
So who is it? Don't do
the
it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
episode?
that's a good one. Okay, I don't watch soccer, so
Me neither. You even kind of did like the soccer clap.
well, you
that
said it,
they
and I
do.
felt inspired.
Yeah.
I also
nice.
want to apologize
Oh.
because in Illinois the sun's out.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
So the guns are out, brother.
Oh shit.
Oh, do you want to Venmo me $5 for your ticket to the gun show? Okay. Hello.
$5.
I mean, we're not. This is not a tank. I'm not fucking. You know what I mean? I'm not Dwayne the Rock Hard Johnson, but
I have so much respect for him.
yeah.
Honestly, Cristiano Ronaldo
Mm-hmm.
don't really care too much about him.
Don't give too many
This
shits.
is
Yeah.
the Dwayne the Rock Johnson episode.
Sure is number 28, Dwayne the Rock Hard Johnson.
I don't know why you keep adding hard to his name.
No, well, it's a porn name, and it's not Dwayne, it's Dwang. Dwang.
Whose name is this?
The Rock Hard Johnson. I don't know, like probably a large
you
Samoan
made
porn
this
star.
up when you were like 12.
I don't think I made it up. I can't take credit. It might have been Marino, it might have been Shannon, but it was me. I made it up, and I'm hilarious. Dwang the Rock Hard Johnson.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you got going on today, bro? You got to work today?
We got to work today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did some research on how to sign up to be a fighter in Rough and Rowdy, Barstool's boxing event.
Is that another porn thing? That I know
Oh,
about?
yeah. That's where I needed the name for. Rough and Rowdy. Give it to me, Davey Day Trader. What?
Okay.
Might have taken that a step too far.
So what is that? You just fight,
Other
rough
random-
and or rowdy people?
Yeah, exactly. I might even be overqualified, which sounds cocky, but I don't mean it like that. Because a lot of them just get in there and throw hands. Very possible you get knocked out in like a flurry of fists, like me. But it would be good for the podcast, and willing to sacrifice my health.
You would
at this
need to
point.
win, so you could just on the mic just be like, 2fuckingidiots@gmail.com. Send us an email.
Literally, I just talked about trying to figure out how to get into it. Don't put this pressure on me already, Jordan. All right. I was thinking we could maybe fight each other.
Man, I wouldn't really want to hurt you, but
I mean, I agree that I wouldn't want you to hurt me either. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I'm southpaw. It's
Wanna
gonna be
get
too
hurt.
hard for you to difficult. It's
Where
gonna be
you
too
at,
hard
man?
for you to just dodge all of my advances, sexual and or.
I mean, I heard some good advice once that said if they're throwing it across the plate, you got to hit it out of the park. So just if you're gonna throw some sexual advances around, I might swing the bat. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Who said this to you? What's going on? Are you just making shit up again? Is that what's happening?
What?
This is what Stephanie does to me.
Yeah, I know.
She'll tell me something, and I'll be like, "You made that up. There's no way that that's a real saying."
Does-
Or you?
Yeah, Dick, Tom, and Jeffrey or whatever. No, I technically the person who said that to me, his name is Abel. We worked together at Joe's Crab Shack back in about 2012.
His name was Abel.
Yeah,
Did he have a
ABEL.
brother named Carl?
Carl, yeah, he sure did. Yeah, Carl Palaez was his name. So,
Did he really have a brother named Cain? Because that's
Cain and Abel. Oh, that makes so much sense now, dude. I never thought of it like that.
I know like 5 stories from the Bible, and that's one of them.
Yeah. Wow. I always wondered where they got that name from. Because The Weeknd's name is Abel.
Oh, really?
Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. God, I'm so good. Yeah, that's his name.
I never knew that. I just thought it was
You no longer a fan, or?
a misspelled word.
Yeah, you thought his first name was The. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
a
an
good name,
interesting
though.
choice.
Remember
The?
when me, you, and Aaron were gonna start like a acoustic
Yeah.
fuck fest of a band?
Wait, did I not understand what we were doing back in the day?
And we were gonna call ourselves the Corner Booth.
Yes.
Because everybody loves the corner
Loves
booth.
the corner booth.
That was when we went to lunch and stuff and
Yeah.
had like meals that were impromptu. Now I'm like, I need a schedule.
Yeah,
You need to tell
exactly.
me fucking 3 weeks out so I can plan. I gotta get a shirt.
Apparently, you are just.
Apparently,
Not again.
dude, that is ruining my abs. That's ruining my life. I think it's funny.
Mine too. Thank you. But
I think
go
it's
ahead.
funny like 80% of the time, but even the other 20, I'm like, stop it. Like, stop fucking saying it.
Why do we have to say that?
It's gonna ruin, like. Sorry.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Pubes?
It's yeah. It's like I could be like a doctor. You know, I come out in like the waiting room and I have to tell
All right,
a
let's
family
see.
that their grandmother has just been killed.
Doc, lay it on me.
I'm very sorry to say, but your grandma was hit by a car and
What? How?
apparently she was in the road and just wanted out of this world.
Apparently, she just.
Apparently. I gotta let you say your line. I can't really. drown
No,
it out.
I was just setting you up for another one. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I felt
okay,
like it
yeah.
needed one more, but yeah, dude. If you ever go to medical school, if you ever go back to college, get accepted and graduate medical school,
14 years from now.
14 years from now, and find yourself in that situation, it's going to be really hard for you to not say apparently.
Yeah, it's not that funny anymore, but it is a way of life.
No,
so
it
I'm
is,
just gonna
yeah.
Continue with it.
I feel like I, in my life, have said a lot of things ironically, and then I start enjoying saying it. Like, you know, your brain switches. In like middle school, I remember saying, yo, what up, dog? DAWG. And that's how I address people now. I walk up to a table. I'm like, what's up, dog? What can I get you to drink? It's just like part of I did the sheesh thing a couple times jokingly. And now I like get to work on time. I'm like, sheesh, who's this guy rolling into work on time, baby?
You're still young at heart. I am an old man, and I don't understand any of this anymore.
No cap, dude. You're right.
Fuck.
Seriously.
Yeah, I remember one time I met a girl's father.
Okay.
And instead of greeting him with a hello, sir, nice to make your acquaintance, I stood up and I was like, sup, man?
How was this, like high school?
This was probably like middle school. So
No way.
I was on the border of like, okay, maybe he's just dumb.
Yeah.
But I just didn't say. I just said, "What's up, man?" And this gentleman,
What's up, man?
He was not having it, and I'm not going to say the last name of the person.
Please, I
I'll just
want
say
to hear
Smith.
it.
I'll just say Smith.
Oh, really?
But I was like,
did you date her in middle school?
No, I just
you
don't want to put
Yeah.
anybody on blast.
Okay.
There's no way she or he listens to this. But I was
the
like,
dad.
"What's up, man?" And he was like, "Man, it's Mr. Smith."
You'll address me accordingly.
And
You little
dude, I was
fucking
like,
piece of shit.
whoa, I didn't realize this was so formal. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I felt obviously embarrassed, but like in the corner of the room, I could see the girl that was like, oh God.
Mhm.
Like, just like, why did he say that?
You bobbled the pass. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you, big time.
I didn't even catch any part of that.
No,
pass.
you
I
like
just fucking,
you like bumped it into. It was an interception for sure.
Yeah, not
Returned
good.
for a touchdown.
not good.
The end of
Yeah, I
your
still
career.
think about that every once in a while.
Sup, man?
Sup,
Like you were
man?
trying to like.
I think I even like put my hand out like, what's up,
Yeah.
man?
Sup, man?
Like I was gonna fucking like rock it.
I
with
am.
him. Like,
I
don't know.
imagine you at home in front of the mirror, like, "Hello, sir." You're like, "No, it's too buttoned up." I've seen him at softball games. He's so cool.
What's really funny about that though is, ironically, like after that, me and him were like cool as cucumbers.
Well,
Like,
yeah. Thick
it
as
was almost like
thieves.
he fucking embarrassed the shit out of me. I felt horrible, and then from then on, he was just like, "Hey, how's that swing coming?" And I was like, "It's going great, Mr.
Yeah.
Smith." Like I didn't know what how I turn that around, but
you're like, your daughter's nipples are great. No, was that?
Nah,
Probably
I
not what
wouldn't
you
have said
said.
that.
Yeah.
No, he
I
wasn't
think
a fan of
that's up,
man.
man. You know.
He wasn't a fan of that. I doubt he was going to be a fan of anything else.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, man. You got a
mind-blowing facts.
fucking fact.
Yes, I didn't mess it up that time. Yes.
I had to add a freeze frame.
I noticed
the last time because I was like, we didn't give I couldn't just put it over the top. It was gonna fucking work.
I was like, am I frozen? I was like, oh, we both are. Yeah, I do have a fact, actually.
What you got?
Funny you should mention. Wait, that's not the one I wanted. All right. So, do you know who Percy Spencer is?
Percy Spencer. No.
Sounds like an old school R&B singer a little bit, right?
It does, yeah.
Not nearly as cool. So the microwave was invented on accident by Percy Spencer, a Raytheon engineer. I feel like the word Raytheon's made up, but I don't know enough to say that it is. You know what I mean?
It sounds like either it's food or some sort of chemical or just a building name.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed. Or like the guy that had sex with Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? And made a video about it. Yep. But not that I've ever seen it. Okay. So why did you accuse me of that?
Never seen it.
So Percy Spencer was testing a radar magnetron. And thank God this article knows that we're all dumb shits because it explains what it is. Which is basically...
the original article wasn't like that. And then some editor was like, there are morons that look for this shit online. We need to explain it to them.
Like, the only people looking up a list of 100 crazy facts are not going to fucking know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody knows what Magatron is. They think it's the fucking bad guy from Transformers.
Yeah, literally. Get the fuck out of here. Well, what it is a sort of electric whistle that creates vibrating electromagnetic waves. Mm-hmm. The purpose or use of it, no idea. But what happened was, while he was experimenting with it and improving the level of the magnetron tubes, the peanut cluster bar in his pocket melted. And that's how he discovered the electron.
He also has testicular cancer.
That's what I was going to say, dude. Like, that guy turned into the thing from the Goonies, bro. He walked out. He's like, "Hey, you guys! I invented a microwave." Like,
they were like, "Cool, Carl."
Yeah,
Percy. I mean,
Abel. Who fucking knows?
Yeah. Wow.
I don't even like to be in the room with a microwave on now.
Do you think he put two and two together right away, or was he like, man, my thighs are fucking hot. Like, I can't. This peanut cluster bar, I better get another one. Man, I got a lot of fucking fumes coming off of my thighs.
I must be allergic to peanuts. What's going on here? Why am I
That's
so
really
sore?
funny you picked a microwave because like 3 days ago, I was just contemplating about like how amazing a microwave is. Like,
yeah.
Because we didn't have one when we moved out here because our old one was attached to like our fucking house, so we left that.
Yeah, the house? You left the whole house?
It was on the outside. Just yeah. But we didn't have one for like a month and a half out here, and it sucks. It for sure sucks because you forget how much you do use it.
Tell Steph
leftovers,
that...
Like, what the fuck are you going to do? Just fucking
eat them cold.
Put them back in a pan? Like,
obviously.
I don't know.
Well, who had... I mean, maybe I feel like you just kind of rattled me a little bit. Who is the time to heat up leftovers, you know? If I'm digging into leftovers, I'm hungry now, you know?
I will say a lot of things about my wife. A lot of good, a lot of bad.
She
is a professional.
Off air. If you're listening, Steph, he says a lot of bad stuff about you when we're not on camera.
She is a professional microwaver.
Really?
Dude, I'm with you. I'll throw it in there 30 seconds. Just give me a lukewarm bagel. I don't need anything crazy. Like I don't
works.
care.
I'm
For
hungry.
the most part, like I'm in a hurry. I need to run out the door.
Yeah.
But she will 30 seconds is literally all I put in anything, no matter what it is. Maybe another 30 if I, spaghetti. It's fucking cold. It's
Yeah,
not fun
spaghetti, either cold or hot. There's no in between, you know.
Yeah. So, but she will start out with like a minute 45, and I'll be like, it's lasagna. It's gonna be soup by the time you're done. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But 90% of the time, it's pretty good. And now I'm just like a child where I'll hand her my plate and be like, "Can you do it?" Because I can't.
Please.
I can't figure it out. I don't have the patience or
She,
the
like,
fucking understanding.
She rips like the corner off of a paper towel and like dips it in a drop of water and puts it in there, and for some reason it comes out gourmet. I don't know. Is there strategies? Damn, Steph. Okay.
She does this thing where, like, let's say we're reheating like rice. She'll like reheat it for like 35 seconds or something, and then like take like a spoon and then like make like a circle out of the middle. I don't understand. She's making like crop circles out of her fucking food in order for them to all like cook properly.
My fact, not mind blowing. Steph's microwave abilities are blowing my fucking mind. I'm finally starting to understand why you married her, dude. Finally.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, but that one was like, wow, I for sure know that this is the only reason why I'm marrying her.
Ooh, you support me through everything. Like, oh, you've always got my back and whatever, you know, like the microwave. You know what I mean? That's where it's at.
The microwave. Yeah.
Anyway.
No, man, but I'm glad you picked that because that is a crazy appliance that apparently happened on accident.
Oh, no, I'm going to start doing these.
What a fucking dangerous fucking toy to be fucking around with.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like a ray
just
gun.
shoots like radiation.
Yeah, like if I pointed that at your heart and shot some electromagnetic waves, would it get hot and burst?
I think so.
Did you feel it?
From my fucking idiot memory, I'm pretty sure a microwave, all it does is like move the water part of the molecules in the food
faster,
which heats it up, and most food is going to have some sort of moisture in it. But that's why you can like microwave like a plate, like a metal plate, or not a metal plate, but
sure,
like a
porcelain
ceramic plate or whatever, and it won't get super hot because there's not like fucking moisture in it. That being said, the other day I microwaved a plate from Pier 1 Imports.
Fuck you, Pier 1.
Dude, that was a lava disc. First of all, I cooked a one of those pot pies.
Yeah.
So it takes like 17 minutes.
Yeah,
like it takes so long. And I went to grab it and I was like, wow, that's super hot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that. Came back like 14 minutes later and literally couldn't touch it still. Like, I was afraid of it. I thought it was going to explode just because like I didn't know what the hell was happening. I wish I had a thermometer, like an infrared one that I could just like shoot at it to be like, wow, 7,000 degrees. Yeah. Holy shit.
When I grab a hot plate, it like makes me so mad. And I don't know if it's from years of the service industry where you have to carry hot shit. And I'll like be walking to a table even now and just be like, God, this is so fucking hot. But you still got to be like, bacon cheeseburger while your hands are searing. But it's like, there's nothing worse than a hot plate. I just want to like throw it at the wall with the food on it. It makes me so mad. It'd be so satisfying.
It's interesting. You picked a very like hot thing to talk about.
Boy, summer.
For my fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, for my fucking fact. Sorry.
Say.
For my fucking fact, I picked something that's a little cold.
Oh.
So, spending just a few months in the Antarctica place, wherever that is. The Antarctica.
Yeah, the Antarctica place.
Just spending a few months there because of the isolation that you experience, because there's nobody there and everybody's like cold and chasing polar bears or whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Having sex with
your brain will like start to shrink because you don't have any like social interaction. You start to like so they did an experiment. They had like 8 people go out to the Antarctica place and 8 people that weren't there. And after 14 months, they did like studies and CAT scans and shit. And their hippocampus, the people that were there,
where the hippopotamuses live, in
exactly.
Antarctica,
in a camp, theirs was significantly less like volume than the other people from the beginning of the test. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Can I ask a quick question?
What's up?
Were the people with the smaller hippocampuses from like Florida?
Probably.
Because that would make. Did they measure it beforehand, or they just?
Yeah, apparently they did. Apparently
okay.
They did a.
If you,
Apparently they did that
11 more times, Jordan, and I'm gone. Okay. Because I know it's gonna happen a few more, so I've got to pick a number 11 more times.
11 more. Okay. I really want to like accidentally get to like 10.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Everybody be like on edge. Like, is he gonna say it?
Yeah.
Is Robbie gonna leave the show? So
stick around and find out. But yeah, carry on. Sorry.
They did it at the beginning where they measured everybody's like brain volume.
Yeah.
And at the end, the people that were in Antarctica were like less volume because they just like are sadder. There's no fucking daylight. There's just
depression,
a lot of weird shit going on.
I feel that big time.
Yeah, and I was thinking like Antarctica
Yeah.
is a super cold place, you know, isolation, your brain shrinks. What else will shrink out there? You know what I mean? Like in 14 months, like you'll probably have a smaller ability to, you know, maintain confidence.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Wiener
also,
smaller.
your penis will shrink.
Yeah, exactly. Seems like the closer we get to the equator, the bigger the ween. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pretty close right now, but it's an anomaly.
Is
over
it
here,
bigger?
So.
Is it getting bigger or no?
It's more tan. I feel like there's just a lot more sun.
What really
there.
happened in Virginia City, Jordan? Okay, I mean,
yeah. I didn't explain that last time.
Yeah,
Virginia City was interesting. It's an old town.
Nice. Okay.
A lot of like
fool's
touristy
gold.
stuff.
Like you
Kinda,
could buy fool's gold.
A lot of stuff like the switchblade combs
that
you can buy.
Bro.
Those were in like every single store.
I might grow my hair out again just to wield one of those. Which I have to say, follow up from last episode about your hair. When you had the headphones off, I could really see the cut, and it looks good, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
You're looking fresh.
I got a fade. I got my name drilled into this side.
Drilled.
My social security number.
Yep.
On this side.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense that you would. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Flip around for us.
Virginia City was fun. It was just very touristy, and there was a lot of people that like the switchblade comb thing was in like every single store, as well as like small rocks that you could buy, and like leather bracelets and like cowboy hats and like stuff like that. I did make a joke.
Handcuffs.
I was like, it's almost like they have one magazine that they can choose their inventory from, but that's for all of the stores. Like, they were like, should we get the combs again? And they're like, yes, we should all get the combs.
They're like the guy who owns that magazine is like, all right, biggest weekend of the year. Virginia City opens up next week. So you better be cutting fucking leather bracelets, dude.
We got some food there, this restaurant, and when Steph and I and Kristen and Jared go get food, every time almost we have the worst fucking service ever. Like, not I guess it's not bad service. It's not like they're like falling and dropping food everywhere and like being crazy. They just forget about us every time.
Very forgettable.
And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just annoying.
I feel like that is your fault, and I know it sounds like I'm gaslighting you, but hear me out. When I'm serving you, I could give a shit about you too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you felt that before, but
I get the sense that whenever we did visit you, we were kind of on the back burner, so to speak. It was almost like, I know they're gonna give me a 14% tip, so fuck them.
Yeah.
I need to go and
I feel like
my hands grabbing hot plates for
people. Just whipping at the fucking wall. I gotta do that tonight, and I had a week off last week, so my fingers are not ready, not weathered. Might ride the motorcycle today, trying to get some serotonin.
Nice.
I'm fucking depressed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm... This is ridiculous. I know I'm getting depressed because there's a couple things that happen where I'm kind of like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get like hungry and I get horny. You know what I mean? Like those are the big two. When those happen, I'm like, how's my mental health doing? I was like, did I just jerk it 3 times and then go buy 7 Whoppers to eat on my way to work? Finish them all in 15 minutes. Like, now I'm full. I'm fucking exhausted. Okay. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know if I'm more depressed or less depressed. Is it working or not? I don't know.
That is funny that you don't realize it until one or the other happens in sequential order.
Seriously.
Like, did I just fuck a cheeseburger? Fuck.
Dude, it's warm.
It's happening.
It's nice. And Whoppers, they have like mayo, mustard, and ketchup. That baby's ready to go, dude.
Listen, Motley Crue, I read a book by them, and they used to cheat on their girlfriends and be crazy because apparently that was a thing you do.
A little counter over.
That was a thing you do. And apparently
I knew it was coming.
In order to like get the stank off their wings, they used to put their dicks in burritos so that their wives or girlfriends wouldn't be like, did you fuck half of New Jersey tonight? They'd be like, no, look, it doesn't smell like anything. And then they would do that.
And not to mention, once Tommy Lee's foot long, you know what I'm saying, fell in Pam Anderson's face, she's like, oh, I love carnitas. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be honest. A burrito is just an edible fleshlight. Let's be honest.
Yes, dude. I haven't had a pocket pussy in years, but I honestly don't need one. I'll just pick up a beefy 5-layer on the way home from work.
Whose idea was that in their band? Was it just like a guy who keeps mentioning it? Like every time they're like, "Hey, we could put our dicks in burritos," and they're like, "Shut up, Carl." Fuck.
God,
like
Carl's a fucking an instigator.
He's everywhere,
episode.
man.
He's everywhere. I agree, dude. I don't know. I've never looked at a burrito like that, but do you think a guy maybe like made like a large taco and like set his dick on it and then rolled it up and was like, "Wow, actually, this is like a handheld taco. This would be perfect."
Listen, we're all adults.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
Yeah. I for sure I have. Absolutely.
Isn't it weird though that we're all adults and we've all done things that we probably should not have, but
seriously,
other people have done it as well, but nobody's gonna know because
we're not gonna talk about it. Yeah, exactly.
That's what this podcast is for.
God, I never have felt more seen in my life or validated than when you brought up fucking a burrito. It just feels right. So
just feels right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a what the fuck?
Yeah, please, can we move on?
Do you
something else?
Do you got a fucking idiot of the week?
That guy's a fucking idiot. Oh, I tried not to do it. I couldn't stop myself.
That's funny. I'll go first.
You go first? I went first. Fact first. Fact. I said fact, Jordan. I went fact first. Don't look at me like that.
I'm not saying anything. All right. A Wisconsin man. He's 45 years old. His name is Nate Carroll. Normal name.
Unless it's Corral.
Fuck, you're right, honestly.
You fucked up. All right, no, I think it's Carroll.
He did 1.5 million plus push-ups throughout an entire year to like raise money for charity and to teach his kids that, you know, perseverance is the key and to get the fucking biggest pecs of all time.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, he's a father of 3. He is a social worker. He has shared custody with the kids, works full-time, and then somehow decided to do 1 million push-ups. 1.5.
Yeah, 1 point. Not a million's a lot. Tack on another 500,000. I
think that's awesome. You know, like you're raising money, you're raising awareness, you're not raising your children.
No.
You're
no. No, they're like, Dad, we're hungry, and he's like, how many push-ups is that every day?
I think he said like over 1,000.
Who has enough time for that?
I don't know. Do the math real quick. 1.5 million push-ups divided by 365.
4,109.6, so we'll round up. 4,110 a day.
Wow. he's the most not fun person to be around at
Yeah.
all times. They're like, "Hey, Nate, we're all gonna go out and fucking learn about microwaves," and he's like, 1,274.
Yeah,
1,275.
literally. Like the
Sorry, Nate.
most praised absentee father in the history for at least 1 year of their life. What's the oldest kid? If they're like 1, 3, and 5, then fuck them. They'll forget about it. You know what
They're
I
not
mean?
making memories. Let's be
Sometimes I'm
honest.
like, man, I should have been nicer to Sawyer, and I'm like, he's not gonna give a shit in 5 years. You know?
That's he's my fucking idiot. I feel like that's such a cool thing to do, but
Yeah.
also on a bigger scale, like
Sure.
raise your children,
Raise your
Like,
kids.
What are you doing? For sure, those kids were malnourished at some point in that year.
His
they were
ex-wife.
neglected.
Let's be honest. Okay, his ex-wife, because he wasn't focusing on the cliz. You know what I mean? He was too busy doing push-ups every single fucking day. They got divorced, and he's like, "I'd Venmo you the child support, but I can't lift my arms. I'm sorry." She's like, "My card declined getting a fucking Happy Meal." You know.
I just keep thinking of the logistics of 4,000 push-ups a day.
Good call. Let's break it down.
Honestly,
even more.
just 4,000 steps a day. I'm like, I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah, no.
And
No.
that's me actually having to like get around and do things.
Let's say he was awake 16 hours a day. He slept 8 hours,
geez.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. God, how built is this guy? That's 250 push-ups per hour.
But that's every hour.
Every hour for 16 hours, yeah.
How long would it take you to do 215 push-ups?
Me?
No, I'm just
A year of whole, like, if you want to feature me as your fucking idiot, it'd be like, he's done 250 in the last decade, okay?
No, but I'm saying, like, logistically, how long does a push-up take? Like, 2 seconds, maybe? If you're going fucking full boat, like crazy fast?
Yeah, if you're going full bore, maybe 1.5 seconds.
So, let's just say a half hour. Every hour
Yeah,
for the entire day for a year.
that's true. What a fucking piece of shit. Fuck his charity.
Dude, he doesn't know who won the presidential election. He doesn't know fucking anything.
Nah.
He hasn't paid his bills in fucking a year. He hasn't answered a phone call.
They would have evicted him, but he's squatting, like just in his apartment doing push-ups.
Who? Squatting. Hold on. There's so much more to break down. I did not think about this that much. I found this fucking idiot like 3 seconds before we started.
Researched it all week. Got it. Like we always
so much
do.
more to break down. There's so much more to break down. You'd have to do it every single hour
of
and you
every day too. That's not like every other day. You know,
who's like next to him, like clicking, like ready, or is he just taking his word for it? Dude,
you make a great point, my
Nate
friend.
Carroll, you fucking lying piece of
You
shit.
scam artist.
Did you, when you were a kid, did you ever have to do like that, like Pizza Hut readathon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
your
I
parents
did
make
it.
You...
Yeah,
Yeah?
They didn't even make me. I loved to read growing up.
Okay, well, I definitely didn't love to read, but my parents were.
Would they lie for you?
Stalins. No, they made me fucking do it.
Oh yeah.
But I had friends that were like, "Yeah, my mom just filled it out.
Just
'cause she
signed
wants
it."
me to go to Six Flags for free."
When I realized how easy it is to forge a signature way too late in the game. You know what I mean? It was like junior year of high school before I really understood.
I mean, I could do my dad's signature pretty well because my dad's signature is garbage.
Yeah, well, so can I, Jordan. Thanks for bringing it up. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Great one. Way to go, Jordan. Thanks a lot.
My mom's I can't do. My mom's is like too nicely written. I don't know.
I can do my mom's. Kind of bubbly. It's not great, but it's passable.
I could do your mom's because I've seen it a million times on
Yeah,
chore list.
fucking chore list, exactly. It's
Signed,
like if you get the
disappointed,
E,
your mom.
Yeah, exactly. It is like a crying face. Cause I embarrass her with what a bum I am. It's her E, like those first two letters. If you get those down, you could write balls and tits for the rest of it. No one would notice.
So E-L balls and tits.
Balls. They'd be like, "All right, Rob. Looks like your mother L balls and tits is on board with you going to see Wicked." So
L is so fucking funny because it means the.
the balls and tits. That's my mom. Oh, she's
All
the
right.
balls and the tits.
All right. So Nate Carroll does a bunch of push-ups, or maybe not. Who knows?
He's a piece
Whatever.
of shit. Whatever.
What's your fucking idiot? Let's do this.
God, I'm having a blast right now. I gotta just say that. I showed up to Pat's birthday party last week, and I was like, standing on a rooftop in Chicago, and you could see for miles because the rest of the buildings aren't built up that high in Logan Square yet. Mm-hmm. And I just like looked around, and I said to Katie, I was like, "You ever just feel grateful to be alive? You know?"
Yeah.
I know that this is a funny podcast, but it's just like.
Mostly, yeah. I do sometimes.
Sometimes just something takes you back. Like how much fun I'm having today. I'm just like so grateful.
When I was a little kid, I used to legit have a feeling where I would be confused. Like, why did I get chosen to be born?
Yeah.
I was like 8. Like, I was a deep 8-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were doing shrooms back then, dog.
Yeah. They'd be like, listen, Rugrats is on. And I'd be like, 1 second. I'm contemplating the world. Why did I get chosen?
And then they're like, it's in Paris. And you're like, okay, fuck it. I'm coming.
Yeah, they're literally like, we got gushers. And I'm like, on my way.
Here we go. Yeah, I agree. I'm grateful to be here. I love you, brother. So anyway, my fucking idiot of the week is, see, I'm going to try to get this one right. Is grandmother, 65-year-old grandmother, Twyana Williams. Twyana. Twyana. I think it's Twyana. Mm-hmm. Or I'm completely wrong, but that sounds good to me. She graduated high school this week. No. Hold on. I know you're thinking 65. Why is she the fucking idiot of the week?
She on that 55-year plan?
Yeah. She's a super fucking duper senior. Literally, she's a senior now. Both at the same time. Go ahead. Okay. I gotta.
She's 65. So when was that? When was she born? What's the math?
Like 19, probably 56 would be my guess. Wait. 65, 1966? No, 1956, I think.
Yeah, 1956.
God, I'm
okay,
so
go ahead.
So the whole thing is that not only did she graduate high school, but she was named the valedictorian stop.
She had fucking like 45 chances at it.
We haven't even got there yet. I'm still trying to sing praise here, dude. Hold on.
That's not fair. You can't get 45 chances at something and then be like, yeah, I won the last one.
You're the best at it. Yeah, so hold on. We'll get to my problem. Just give me a second. Okay, excuse me. How red is my face right now? Okay, so let me get this heartfelt stuff real fast.
All right, yeah. I'll just mute my mic.
This isn't even funny. It's gonna make me laugh. She dropped out of high school. And she was 15 steps.
All right, I need some.
Oh my God. Right. Okay, let me just get through it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. She dropped out of high school.
She's 15.
Sure, she had a great reason
to help take care of her family. Okay.
Oh, great way to go, Tiana.
Twyana. There's a W in there. That part really is like, now I'm gonna like start crying because my emotions are supercharged. So, and over the last 40 years has worked at hospitals, hotels, fast food joints.
Sure.
I never filled out the survey for her. That's for goddamn sure. So
she wasn't just like consecutively going back to high school.
No.
That's what I thought it was.
She was just like redo, right? Like,
she spent $4.4 billion going back to high school.
Literally high school too. This really puts my life into perspective a little bit. I'm like, that's
Yeah, you
makes me
finished
feel-
at 4, bro.
I know. Call me the valedictorian, motherfucker. But anyway, so she went back in the pandemic online. There's like a program set up to help older people who never graduated get their high school diplomas.
Sure.
And so congrats, Twiana. Okay.
Yeah.
Great
awesome.
job.
I
And then-
wouldn't. I mean, after 45 years, I would have just been like, yeah, it's never happening.
Yeah, what good is it going to do? Like, you
Yeah.
at this point, you can have a high school diploma and might not even get a job at McDonald's. Like, it's not
Yeah,
enough
seriously. Yeah.
anymore. But all I could think about was, like, one, is she the valedictorian between, like, her and one other 65-year-old lady going back to high school? You know?
She like talked her friend Blanche into like trying
Yeah.
just so she could beat her ass.
Yeah, she's like, you get B's, I'll get 1A, and then we're good. You know, valedictorian. Or did she?
Blanche is like, I graduated a long time ago.
She's like, yeah, I'll jump in though. I'll sign up. I'll pay the $100 if it gets you something.
That's hilarious.
Or did she rip the opportunity for an 18-year-old after like 12 years of consecutive school
Yeah.
to get
That's
their
true.
valedictorianship? Were they like, listen, Michelle Q, all right, I know you're super smart. She was your
Yeah.
valedictorian, wasn't she? Close.
I think so.
Like, you've worked for your whole life and you have a 5.0, but
Yeah.
Twiana jumped in this last year and she completed all of her courses on time. So now she's the valedictorian.
I would, if I was the other person, I'd be like, she was alive for half of this shit. Why the fuck do I have to learn about this? This is bullshit.
Yeah, like she saw Rosa Parks not switch
Yeah.
seats. You know what I'm saying? Back in 1969 or whatever.
She saw the moon landing. This
Yeah,
is bullshit.
she was 13
yeah.
when it happened. All right.
She remembers it. This is bullshit.
I don't even care about Twiana right now. I'm exhausted, dude. That was hard.
I just like the idea of her finishing a race 45 years later and being like, I won.
Yeah. First place. You get first fucking place. What was her ceremony? Her and one other person she beat. She's like, thank you for coming today. The one other person to this ceremony.
She wanted to get like her original dean there, but he died 7 years ago.
Yeah, at least. Holy shit. I imagine
That is
her-
pretty cool though. Like perseverance. I
Oh,
get it,
yeah.
You know,
I-
good for her.
I don't want anyone to think we're laughing at her actual. Well, okay, a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
it really is truly amazing that like I can barely get myself to like finish one day worth of homework, let alone
Yeah.
50 years later going back and getting your
At
high school
65,
diploma.
like she's probably like got some problems in her life at some point. Like
yeah.
she probably can't walk
Well,
right, or
To be
you know,
fair, it took
she
a
doesn't know
pandemic.
how to use her iPhone for sure.
Yeah, she for sure doesn't. Luckily, she could hire a teacher to come
she
to
uses
her
it like this.
home. Yeah. That's why it took her 65 years to get her diploma, because she couldn't get through the course in time. So good things are happening this pandemic, dude.
Yeah.
I gained 150
Twiana.
pounds. Now I've lost 45.
Twiana went back
Twiana
to school.
got her-
Dominated.
Yeah, literally took care of business. And
Do you
that
think
guy
she was in the school
did
with all the
1.5
rest
million.
of the kids, and she was like learning TikTok dances and like
Yes,
doing all the
dude.
stuff that the kids are doing now?
Like real life Billy Madison. She's like she's like ripping cigs with a girl on lunch break, you know?
Yeah, telling everybody that peeing your pants is cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it
All right.
is.
That
It
might be the
fucking
hardest
is.
we've ever laughed on the fucking podcast.
That's for sure the hardest I've ever laughed on this podcast. Maybe the hardest I've laughed in my entire life, bro.
I didn't think we were gonna get through any.
I did not think so. Oh, can you?
All
I
right.
want to watch it back, literally, just because I feel like that's good for the soul as it's
You know what?
happening, So
I think you're right, man. If you're ever feeling down or in the dumps,
Yeah.
if you go to YouTube and just type in like your favorite show bloopers, you will for sure be in a better mood. I don't know why watching
Yeah.
other people fuck up lines and laughing is like entertaining, but it is the most like fun you'll ever have.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
or Paul Rudd dancing. That's a good
Yeah.
video too. That's a really good video too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
I
the
follow-
Office bloopers get me every fucking time.
On Reddit, I
some of them are so
follow Uncontrollable Laughter, which this is how horrible my brain is. As I'm crying laughing, I'm like, I'm gonna post this on Reddit, but I watch it because it's just people dying laughing, and then it's like you start to laugh, you can't not. So
I think I follow one that's like Uncontagious Laughter.
Contagious Laughter.
Is that what it is?
That might be.
It's probably similar, even if it is two different subreddits. But
yeah, and Prone Bone. You follow Prone Bone?
I don't know what that is, but
oh geez, so
we'll get to that later. Anyway, episode 28 in the books.
In the books. Cristiano Ronaldo, thank you.
Woo!
Sponsoring.
Keep
the
kicking
episode.
those balls. I think he like just became like the highest scoring something of all time. I don't know. It's not a real sport, so it's
yeah,
nothing I
whatever.
really
Nobody
care
cares about soccer. So, and if you do, let us know in the comments. Fuck you. That's what I have to say.
Gerardo.
Yeah, literally. Cruz Azul just won. They went to like 20 championships in the last 25 years and just won after like 20 years. And he cried. I cried. We all cried. It was wonderful. So
That's awesome.
Fuck you, Gerardo.
Send us an email, twofuckingidiotspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Follow us on a bunch of social stuff.
Apparently.
Apparently. That's 3. Okay.
I did that on purpose just to get you.
Oh. Awesome. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Please don't judge us for laughing at a 65-year-old lady graduating from high school.
Congrats to Anna. We love you.
Congrats. Nate Carroll, good job getting the strongest upper body of all time.
Piece of shit.
Sure, sure you missed leg day a few times, so
Yep.
Whatever. Microwave is fun, and
Microwaves are cool. Rough and Rowdy. I'm gonna be in some Barstool sports porn.
That would be cool.
Barstool sporn.
All right. Thanks, guys, for stopping by.
Okay. Seriously, goodbye.
Enjoy the rest of your day. All right.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two